Hello guys, welcome back to part 11. Not used to saying that. Yeah. Over my chair again? Okay. And I have the timing of a god.
Well, I thought it was all over. Then I realised I was being an arse. And I worked my charms to get a search party out for you. Not that Kaelin here needed much persuading.
We are accustomed to misfortune. Now it is time you saw our city.
We have a lovely little storm brewing out there.
Welcome to Aurora, the city of nightmares.
The Crawler did this. The being you fought in the desert caves. It appeared 5 years ago, bringing darkness and death. The few of us who still live have known nothing but fear since. We never know when it will come. And we cannot hope to defeat the creature and its spawn without an army. Even with someone like you by our side, Ben Finn speaks most highly of you. But you are not the first savior to come here. Please, walk down to our streets. See for yourself. Then we may talk more.
Go ahead. I've seen enough already. I'll check up on Walter.
Dog.
You are the one who survived the desert night.
Yes.
We have not had much fortune with outsiders. But as you can see, fortune deserted us long ago. You have come to a cursed land.
What are you doing here? Everybody else seems to be hiding.
I am honoring the dead. My wife and my child. And I stand here because I do not fear joining them.
I'm sorry.
You may read their memorials if you wish. There are many elsewhere. On statues, doorways.
Like this one.
You are in a better place now, my love. For no place can be as troubled as our city has become. I know you are watching over me. I feel your presence by our bed when I sleep. And I hear your voice in my dreams. Stay with me. Always.
Yes, ma'am.
My wife and my daughter. You were taken from me by that which dwells in darkness. And darkness is all that is left in my life. I am thankful only that you knew little of the horror that has taken over our city since then. Raina and Bale, you are in my thoughts always. I will be with you again.
Oh my god, here's somebody. Somebody still plays this game. Oh hey, check that out.
I wish to leave a record of my survival in testament to those who did not. Last night, the Crawler descended upon Aurora again. We believed ourselves to be ready. We believed we would be safe when it returned. But no one is truly safe anymore. I watched through a window
elbow's
as
jacked
my
up and I
neighbors
smacked it
got
against
torn
my
out of
foot
their
of my
homes
bed.
by those creatures. That they operate in darkness is a blessing, for I could not see what was done to them, only hear their screams and the Crawler's laughter. And then they came to my house. The walls trembled, the floor shook. I was certain this was to be my last day. And surely it would have been, had dawn not begun to break. We are not ready for its return. We will never be ready. We will never be safe.
Sir, you need like antidepressants or something.
I will try to honor you always. I will do as you taught me. Now you know what we have suffered. But as I said before, you are not the first outsider to come here.
Who was the other?
His name was Logan, the King of Albion.
Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets. He used to go on expeditions all the time, remember? Until about 4 years ago.
He too faced the Crawler. He saw all his soldiers killed by the darkness and nearly died himself. But he survived thanks to our care. He left with a promise that he would return with an army and save us from the Crawler. We never saw him again. King Logan did not cause this, but he did nothing to stop it. Now I ask that you do what he would not. Ben Finn has told us of your quest, of your revolution. There are not many warriors left among us, but we have ships, and we are willing to fight beside you. Not because your brother wronged us, nor because we thirst for revenge, but because we want protection. We require aid if we are to survive. That is the promise you must make. Help us to rebuild Aurora and allow it to become a true part of your kingdom. Not a colony, not a thing to be used, but a place with a voice in your court. Will you make this promise?
I promise.
Then let us go to war.
Into the portal again.
You have survived a terrible ordeal, but you will be the stronger for it. With Kaelin and the Auroran people on your side, you are finally ready to face your brother. It is time for you and Walter to gather your allies and take Bowerstone Castle.
Why didn't you ask her about the crawler, huh? I know, what is this? Frost, I think? Ice Storm? Blades! I like blades. But before I make that epic journey, I would like to go to the front! Come on. Sorry guys, this is going to be a little bit longer than you might think. I'm going to buy what I can. God, look at all these chests I left behind. Good God. This is an epic journey. And I am still going. Alright. Oh, mother of God. Sorry, guys. My apologies. That was oh so wonderful Skype. Which I should probably set to do not disturb when I am recording. But, I don't care. People I know are more important in this game. Fletcher found it fork the other week. Yeah, accidents happen all the time. What makes you think it was murder? Because I was there. Here's a question. Why were you there? I was buying custom button in a Japanese pistol for his birthday. I want to make myself look so badass. Let's do it, guys. Come on. And I'll also do the Weaver achievement too. Excuse the hell out of me.
How is he? Is he gonna make it?
I do not know. The darkness is deep within him. Few ever wake.
But he's improving. I mean, you're doing your thing and he's getting better, right?
I do not wish to give you false hope.
Perhaps it would be better if we allowed him to rest.
Don't worry, he's a tough old nut. He'll pull through.
Walter!
Walter?
Oh, balls to you all. You're not burying me just yet.
See? I told ya!
Yes. Shame my first sight had to be your ugly mug.
I'm sorry I left you, Walter.
You did all you could. And don't think I don't know it. I told you you'd make me proud. Well, we didn't exactly find the army we were hoping for. And I feel about 100 years older than when we left, but we're finally ready. You've surpassed every hope I had for you. You're the king Albion needs. So come on. It's time to gather your generals and prepare for battle.
Okay, before I do any of that, oh my god.
You know, maybe I'll take a little nap first.
I want a different weapon. No! They're burning! And the king's eyes have been gouged out. Oh.
Alright, I've got it. I take a small group of soldiers down this route and blow up the west barracks. It will draw their attention and open up the main route.
How's that better than my idea?
We will live longer than a few seconds.
Oh, well, now
Oh,
you're just
bad.
digging holes.
Give it up, boy. What I want to know is what my men need to do.
That's for the future king to decide.
Paige knows the city best. We'll follow her plan.
Fine. I only put mine forward to annoy her anyway.
I see you've really matured on your travels. If you'll look at the map, we can go through the details.
My ships will take you to the beach here.
We can expect heavy mortar fire, but most of Logan's soldiers will be busy dealing with Paige and her men.
I want to be in the thick of the smoke and the fire and the glory. If Paige takes the west route, it's only fair I take the east.
Which leaves the centre to us. Less chance of getting lost.
Then we're agreed.
Are you sure you're up to this, Walter?
Oh, don't worry about me. I may feel old and tired, but the day hasn't come yet when I can't charge into a good old-fashioned fight. Let the battle for Albion begin.
Yeah, but see, after that, it's usually that awkward moment where nobody does a damn thing. They just kind of sit there and stare at each other, or just, as they were doing, just holding the fists together. You're gonna wait,
The
because I'm gonna
promise you
switch
made to
weapons.
Caled, the armory is at your disposal. If you want to inflict the greatest possible damage in melee combat, you want a hammer. The bigger, the better.
Oh, these hero
When you
weapons
need to
suck.
attack a target from a great distance and don't mind sacrificing firing speed, a rifle is ideal.
Amen.
Care to equip a different weapon?
No, I need something that swings fast.
getting torn to shreds out there. They need our help.
We need to take care of that mortar.
We've already lost that ship.
Ready? Let's go!
Lol.
They should know better than to go against a hero.
Can you take that mortar?
Oh wait, I can't shoot him. What am I doing?
This is the moment you've been
Remember your training!
Stand there and watch me do it. Oh, I also downloaded a Bulletstorm demo, Street Fighter 4 demo, and Resident Evil 5 demo, and I'm going to record them and upload them. It's all just going to be one demo. I think that they are demos. I'm not going to cut any things out. That just looks painful.
The Auroran ship should be able to move in closer now.
Stuff.
Into the city, I tell ya! This is more like it. Now let's go! More guards!
Hey, they didn't want to get killed. Pirates. Using sorcery. You can do better.
Where it hurts. Do you know who you're fighting, Sonny Jim?
That one was a right bugger. Glad you got him.
No.
Is this not the grandest time you've ever had?
Sabine, you almost blew us up.
You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all the... What is it, Boulder? Oh, bloody hell. Move!
It'll take more than a grenade to finish off that old sod.
Meanwhile, let's do what he says and get moving, shall we?
Oh, wait. There is something here I need to get. Dog, where is it? Oh my god, a big spot. Are you kidding me? Dog, you're pathetic. Remember, there is something in the buildings.
We're going to cut you down!
In a building. I don't remember which one.
That was a satisfying shot.
Get off the ground! Good work, soldier.
Huh, look at that, I found a key. I will never be the keymaster.
I'm going to cut out... Can't say they don't deserve it.
surprised if they hear Skype call again. Sure, you can have fun. Well, they wanted a moment of rest, or Walter did. Really? Mercenary man? What up, guys?
Blow this one up.
Look, it's Paige. Everyone knows how to handle herself. Come on, we're not far from the castle now. We'll meet up with her there. Shut up, then. There's more of them! Defend yourself! There's no way.
Have the barrels of fun. This is the barrels yet.
I couldn't leave you out here alone.
That deserves a round of applause. Elite soldiers, my ass. Have that.
Hey. I'll check that out.
Stay alert. There'll be more coming. We have to find a way past this gate.
It's a diamond. What's up, guys?
Always with the damn gates.
What we need are explosives. But I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy old man who enjoyed blowing things.
Like that.
Ha ha! Did you see that border that the whole city bowed to up under?
Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first place?
Dwellers have their ways, my boy. Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kalian's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off.
Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done.
Good luck in there. Hope the crown fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own.
Yeah. Mother of God.
Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
So, this is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran away. You finally become the man I always wanted you to be.
He's a lot more than that, and now he's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Elwyn.
You were never a leader, just another tyrant.
Did it ever occur to you that I may have had good reason to be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Cower behind ignorance if you will, but my brother deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Logan. You can beg for your life then.
I think it's rather fitting that I went through a battle in my warrior suit. Jasper! You old fart. I wonder if it's loud enough. Your hair is poking through the crown.
There he is. The King of Albion. You've made it. Just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aide. Someone who could keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you. I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth. That, Your Majesty, is an example of the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial? Of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful king is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments. I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
Especially since I'm going to be wearing...
I cannot tell you what joy it brings me to see you crowned king at
a chicken outfit.
You have a full royal suit. I must say I am in awe, even without anyone wearing it. You're dressed as a chicken. What are you planning to do dressed as a...
Oh, Jasper, you silly old man. Oh, wait. There is a royal jewel. Or a very nice jewel, I should say, in... I believe it was the bedroom. Okay, well, there's 3,000 gold. We don't have any kids. Okay, I know there was a very nice gem somewhere in this place, with which I will find and then sell.
All stand to attention for the King of Albion. Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work, but killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation, and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our father's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
This is true. If it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
Yes, ma'am.
You have the power over life and death, brother. Now choose.
All good deeds, all good deeds.
This is not the time for revenge. We need your help, Logan.
The king has made his decision. Logan's life will be spared.
I know you will never forgive me for the things I've done. You told me so once, remember?
Of course I do.
But what matters now is that we defend our land. The castle is yours, and so is the throne. I'm glad to be rid of them.
Coronation chicken. It's an achievement. Let's read it, shall we? That and feathers.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are king. You can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater.
Yeah, she couldn't tell me this before.
Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Gook. I got it. Just freeze it and hit it with a hammer.
Why didn't you
It
tell
all
me
looked
this
like
at the
tar
start?
anyway.
It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies
1 year.
Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
I'm afraid your property was irreparably damaged during the battle.
No.
Welcome to the Sanctuary. I trust you are finding everything all right?
And I ain't gonna get anywhere with just 15. Now that will teleport me to the beginning.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes.
Damn right.
Having Logan's troops on our side is a good start. But you will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment.
I don't like you.
This is it. Albion's royal treasury. The store of the kingdom's total wealth.
It's empty. Pretty much empty.
It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. 2, maintain Logan's policies. Not a popular move with the people, but moderately popular with the treasury. And 3, and don't let my enthusiasm influence you in any way, raise the taxes even further. True, many will suffer in the short term, but we will be able to protect the kingdom and run our fingertips over vast amounts of gold. Very well, Your Majesty. Well, how very noble. Yes, I suppose noble is the word. How very noble of you. The people are no doubt dancing in the streets. And we are bankrupt. You will need to be more ruthless if you wish to save the kingdom, Your Majesty. There are other, less salubrious means of filling the treasury, of course. You may donate your own gold, should you have enough. Though I must say, such charity is unheard of. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda. Reva has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Reva can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized, so expect a crowd.
Fine. Every single person's gonna die right now. If I was to be attacked.
Don't tempt.
Oh, happy day! His Majesty, the King of Albion, graces us with his radiant presence. I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public sibling rivalry. And now, here I am, to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst. What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth, but my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school? Well, that's an original thought. Well, if you'd like to be known as a pauper monarch, then by all means, listen to her. Reaver Industries will abide by your decision.
The factory will become a school.
Thank you. We can really start changing people's lives now.
Sorry.
This will be an Albion worth fighting for.
I forgot.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once.
I'm negative.
Welcome to Reaver Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
I don't have to go to school. I wish I was a dog.
That kid just say he wishes he was a dog.
I hope business picks up soon.
Sir, you just need to calm down, okay?
My lord.
My lord?
Have you checked the Sanctuary shop recently?
No, there's no new items. You wonderful human being, you. I'm telling you. At least only 6.5 million. I can't go any lower than that.
Let me buy your unwanted items. Fair price paid.
If you find we're out of stock on anything, try again a few days later.
I will try the other place first.
Always happy to buy your unwanted items. I hope I can make a profit on that. That's a fine item. Come back if you have anything else to sell. I buy stuff. So come here and I'll buy your stuff. Okay?
Okay.
Have you seen the giant sale close by?
Have a look around.
Thanks for that, love.
Pleasure
My
doing
dear.
business with you.
As Mummy says,
I'm going to buy more than I did last time.
wait till I tell Mum about this.
No finer goods in all of Bowerstone.
If you can't find a gift
I have
here,
nothing.
it ain't worth giving.
Hello, sir.
I'll buy anything. Well, almost anything.
Let's see what we can do for you. Enjoy. Oh, you've bought a fine item.
Okay, no, I really didn't see how much I have left. How much do I have?
Way!
Ooh, just enough. That'll be nice. Sale 50% off.
Need to
And I
defend
still
your
don't have
home?
enough.
Shoot down passers-by from a distance?
Welcome to my
We have
shop.
what you need.
I'm just browsing if you
Okay,
don't
now I'm
mind.
going to stop this video because
Do you
I'm
have
going to do
anything I can
jobs.
buy off you?
Yes. No, you know what? I'm going to do this last one first, and then I'll...
If melee combat is your game, look no further.
Oh my god, look, it's a person.
At your service.
This is where you can give gifts to the other heroes you call friends.
Like I have friends.
You have given the item away.
No and no.
These are items from your
Why, thank you, sir. Lol. So now he can't see me.
Nothing to report, Your Majesty.
My lord.
My lord.
How are you today?
Awaiting your...
All stand for the king.
Your Majesty.
Today, you will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the Battle for Albion. Paige will offer her proposal.
Why was it in the Old Quarter?
Reva shall stand against her.
Moo! Like, holy
You may speak.
Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty, but our actions have made the problem worse. You must act now. I ask.
We destroyed the old quarter. It's only right we rebuild it.
The king has reached his decision. The Old Quarter shall be rebuilt, and its former residents will have their homes returned.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This will be a very popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city. It shows our sense of industry has not yet been dampened. Very well, Your Majesty.
What if it was a leap year?
The current climate of fear and great national need, Reva Industries has once again struck a blow for the honest man on the street. The sad sight of the decayed and war-torn Old Quarter is no more. We are proud to present the new Old Quarter.
It breaks one's heart to see the treasury so empty. If we don't do something about it, we will all die. And I have some very definitive retirement plans. As a matter of fact, our very first order of business might have a bearing on our financial situation. The time has come to decide the annual town guard budget. As you can imagine, the people like to complain about crime and the lack of safety on our streets and are calling for more guards than your brother was ever willing to pay for. You have 3 choices, Your Majesty. Leave the budget as it is. After all, the people have grown accustomed to murder, theft, and contraband. The people will be delighted, Your Majesty. But will they thank you when they are dead? Not unless they are turned into some sort of awful zombie creatures. That isn't what is going to happen, is it? Anyway, this will leave a sizable gap in the treasury. Unless you can cover the expenses out of your own pocket, I'm afraid we shall be in dire straits indeed. Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared. As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice. The interior designers await you in the throne room.
What's over here? Why is that door locked?
At your command.
Unlock the door.
At your orders, sir. Ready to serve, your majesty. At your orders.
Oh god, I'm drunk.
My lord.
His Majesty, the King of Albion. Today you decide on the decor of the castle. Two of Albion's greatest interior designers have come to present their suggestions.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I am Herman Worthy, and I have a design in mind that will blow your little royal socks off. Imagine a celestial scheme capable of lifting the shadows that haunt these halls. A fabulous balance of serene hues that announce to the world, I am a strong, virtuous leader. Hear me roar. But also, look how pretty my home is. You are an enlightened king. Let the heart of your castle be enlightened too.
Celestial? Serene? Pretty?
I gotta let you know I can't picture any of that.
To be known as a ruler or as a fool? I am Sybil Maleficent, Your Majesty, and I can tell you that people respect what they fear. This castle should be a fortress of dread. I propose that we flood the rooms and corridors with blood, or at least a suitable paint substitute.
I wish this to be an enlightened castle.
Oh, fabulous, Your Majesty, fabulous! Your castle will be a vision of purity.
And what's more, fashion and good taste must choke down their nausea.
Good day.
Today you decide on the future of Aurora, Your Majesty. Kaelin will speak for her people. Riva will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
I am here to seek the protection you promised. It is too long since my people felt safe, or knew of life without suffering. We were honored to join your fight to claim Albion.
I will keep my promise. Aurora will become part of Albion, and its people will be our equals in every way.
The king has spoken. Aurora shall be rebuilt as part of Albion, and equal to every other part of the kingdom.
Thank you, Majesty. You have proven to be a man of honor. Aurora is proud to stand at your side.
Welcome to the new and improved Aurora, an oasis of friendship, camaraderie, and many other lovely things. Visit the city that Riva Industries rebuilt from sand, stone, and corpses. Enjoy the sunshine, the odd local customs, and the heavy soldier presence. Aurora, a light blooming in the darkness.
Whoa. I don't know what
A most brave decision in court today, Your Majesty. Aurora might have proven to be a rather profitable resource, but I'm sure we can find other means of filling the treasury. As a matter of fact, we could already have stumbled upon such an opportunity. Aurora may not turn out to be a waste after all. It seems that a group of Albion explorers visiting Aurora have discovered a rare diamond in the desert. They heard the legend of this extraordinary gem from the locals, and understandably set out to find it, without a moment's regard for their own lives. Which may go some way to explaining why only one of the explorers returned in one piece. He came back empty-handed, Speaking of the hideous desert beings protecting the treasure, think of the glory, Your Majesty, the adventure, the romance, the large sums of money we stand to make. The diamond is located in one of the caves beneath the Auroran wasteland, reportedly the site of an ancient abandoned temple. You need only to take it.
Dog. Dang it. Telephone reported me like 30 to 50 feet away. Right.
Ah, hello.
Ah, hello. May I ask why these are all not for sale? My controller's squeaking.
Hi there. How can I help?
My lord, this is Royal
Do I smell
Magnificence.
dog?
Is there a scout?
Oh, yes.
You control
There it is.
my
Do you have anything I can
Hello,
say?
Your Majesty. Here. Oh, have this.
Right, I see.
I'm running late.
You must find a lot of interesting things poking around dangerous areas.
We have a shortage of some goods. Great money for anyone who can help out.
It would be great to talk about.
Oh, you're good. I'll be your true pal if you give me a hand. There's this package, see? Gotta go to this friend of mine. I'd be obliged if you took it for me. Great. Deliver it. Come back if you have anything else to sell. Thank you for your custom. Thank you for your custom.
Hey! Does his skirt make me knees look fat?
Yep.
Oh, I knew I should have bought the other one.
Greetings, sir.
I hate the local pub. They won't serve me a Balverine twist cocktail. The pawnbroker said to me...
Your special gift is still waiting for you to open it. Surely you've had enough anticipation by this point?
It's a lot easier. I think I'm only gonna get 500,000 from the diamond anyway. So it's still gonna be more than 1,000. Oh my god.
you have, Slick.
Champion block, mate.
Brilliant. I've been waiting for this for ages. Thank you. Greetings, my liege. How are you today, sir?
There's another one.
They say the decor in the royal castle is all shiny and golden now. Sounds nice.
30.5 hours. Pfft. Sorry, but you get nothing. We're going to interact with each other, and I'm going to check out this person's gamer card. Minors, not minors. Lol. How old do you think she is? I don't know. Oh my god, they gave me a gift. Oh my god. I might have to get this person a gift in return. Holy god.
That appears to be all of the gifts.
So I run. Oh my god, they're giving me more money. I love them.
You have unopened gifts waiting for you.
Where'd they go? That person was awesome. What a nice person.
You dropped it off? Nice. Right then, we're mates from now on.
Congratulations, you've made a friend. In addition to being jolly good company, friends can give each other gifts and even discounts at shops that they own.
I wonder what he gave me. Give me Ruby!
There are no gifts for you.
Ooh.
I just... Come back if you have anything else to sell.
That one person was just so nice. Oh my god, I could buy a pawn shop now. Not yours. I want to see if I can get the other one, the one in Bowerstone Market, because that one costs more, so therefore I will get more in return. But I'm going to jack up the prices of it, so not that many people are going to go there, so I don't know. We'll see.
unwanted items. Fair price paid.
What's out for sales? You can
Like,
get
wait,
us
where
a
is it?
bargain.
Right in front of my face. Ooh, you son of a bitch. I want to wait to get paid.
Hello, my lord.
Well, hello. I'm going to destroy my bed frame if I keep doing that.
Have a look around.
Right. This should be good.
Cheers. I appreciate your help.
Anybody have any gifts? Anybody? Anybody at all? Do.
Got too much gear? Sell it to me.
If you can find better prices anywhere, then I shan't be surprised if you shop there
I won't
instead.
do it again.
That was awesome.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
hello.
Business. You're a sight for
Yes,
sore
he
eyes,
Mr.
Your
Barrister.
Majesty. I can't help smiling. Yes.
Break the windows! Something!
You sure
You
you're
know
holding
how
it the
to
right
please
way?
the people, Your Highness.
Better than treading in dog shite, that's for sure.
You know how to please the people, Your Highness.
Magnate personality.
You know how to please the
We're
people,
owned by a
Your
real
Highness.
adventurer. So, you know our goods are good.
You know how to
Solid.
please the people, Your Highness.
Looking for something special?
That's
Or will
quite
it just be the
nice,
regular
really.
stuff today?
The big cheese. All right, thank you. You know how to please the people,
Hope to
Your
see you
Highness.
again.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
That just looks epic. Look at it.
Wow! Is that some kind of spell or something? It's
Nope.
amazing. Your Majesty. You know how to.
We're owned by a real adventurer.
The great
So,
ruler.
you know our goods are good.
Hello.
I remember in Fable 2 that I think the way to get to the gargoyle cave was a dive in the water. Any quest to do now?
Ah, hello.
Ah, hello. Names are not great. There is a lot of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to do some of this stuff and then continue this recording later. I'm also going to do a lot of jobs. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is part 11. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And, yeah, I really don't have much else to say besides that. And, I love you guys, and don't forget that